Today on The Real.
The Real is all new.
And Wiz Khalifa joins us. Then their mother was a superstar. Now the late Jacqie Rivera's children are stepping into the spotlight and on to The Real.
She's not here physically, but she has me, and I'm gonna make sure that I get things done for us.
Plus, we're welcoming back the Breakfast Club's Angela Yee to the table.
I know you're ready for some girl chat. I don't even have to ask you.
Yes, y'all get me in trouble with it, but let's go.
And on Girl Chat, keeping his last name after divorce. Why do you still hold on to that last name?
Why you talk about Nicole Murphy like that?
I'm done. On The Real.
This is our
sharing love, we just gotta throw a shout out to this young woman right here. Babe, why are you crying?
We're so excited to see you.
Oh!
We're so happy that you guys are here.
Well, welcome.
It's early in the morning and y'all have way more energy than us, so thank you.
No, she needs a hug. She can't even breathe.
Oh.
Get over here. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Get over here. Hug me. Oh my God. It's okay. I get that feeling. I get it. So sweet.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna go give you a hug in the middle of the break.
I know.
Welcome, you guys.
I would give you a hug, but my feet hurt.
That's from us. That's from all of us.
All right, well, who's ready for some girl chat? Are you ready for some girl chat?
She's ready.
You know her from iHeartRadio and Power 105.1's hit morning show, The Breakfast Club. Show some love for radio hostess with the mostest, Angela Yee. Angela, I know you're ready for some girl chat. I don't even have to ask you.
Yes, y'all get me in trouble with it, but let's go.
Yeah.
Good times.
But first up, we wanted to say congratulations to tennis superstar Serena Williams. According to People magazine, Serena posted this photo announcing that she is 5 months pregnant.
Amazing.
Wow. How cool is that? This past January, Serena surprised us all when she announced that she was engaged to Reddit founder Alexis Ohanian. I hope I said his name right.
Yeah,
that was it.
That is so cool, right?
We're just so happy for her. And that means if she's, 5 months, Tam, that she was pregnant while she was playing the Australian Open, which means that she was pregnant and won.
Yes.
Okay?
Us women, we can do amazing things. That is awesome.
No, truly, there's nothing Serena Williams can't
I'm
do.
convinced, yes.
Yeah.
Completely. Like, I loved when she had that video. Remember when she saved her own cell phone from being stolen?
Yes.
That was bomb. She's a G, man.
And she was in the Beyonce video twerking. It's like, she's just awesome.
She's gonna be her own baby.
Speaking of families, so Angela, we know you have a very unique family of your own. Your dad is Chinese and your mom is black.
Asian people unite.
Yes. But that's not the only thing that makes them unique. I understand that they have an interesting living arrangement.
Oh, look at them.
Oh yeah, that's their wedding picture
They're
from
so
back in the day.
cute.
I love it.
How'd your dad get his hair to roll like that?
He had a
He has
perm.
a little flip.
No, I'm kidding. He doesn't have a perm. Shoot. But they actually used to work at a department store together, so that's how they met. And they're going to be so embarrassed when they see this. But they actually still live together, but they are divorced.
Ooh.
Wait,
How long have they been divorced? Is this,
I'm going to say they've been divorced maybe over, around 20 years or so.
Okay, hold on a second. Wait. They've been divorced for 20 years and they've lived together.
Yes.
since they've been divorced.
I don't know if they're squatting or nobody wants to move out or what. They don't follow each other on Facebook, but they still like hang out. We still go to family functions. They still go shopping. My dad still complains about the credit card bill. Like they still do all of those things.
This is actually common in Asian families. I've seen this a lot growing up. Yes, and I struggled with it too because my mom and dad did that too. They were separated and then divorced, and they lived together until all of us moved out of the house, which is like
That's
a
crazy.
good 20 years. But I realize it's because of this. Asians will put first their focus and priorities before their feelings. And I'm not saying that's always right, but if it means running the house together and making sure that Angela grows up okay and making sure that the bills are taken care of and the family's good, they'll do that before, oh, I can't deal with you, so I'm gonna move out. Like they can just put aside their
I know black
feelings.
people that do that too. My thing is sometimes it's cheaper to keep her. That's what I think.
Yeah. There's that too. And you know we like to save money.
Okay, how long were they married before getting divorced?
Well, my mom was 19 in that wedding picture that you saw. So they've been married for
and married
a
young.
long time. So I think they're just comfortable. Like, you got to think it's probably all they know. So it's more like, and people stay married and feel like they're roommates too, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, my parents were like that.
I have two questions. So you grew up with both your mom and dad in the household.
Yes.
But did you know they were divorced or you didn't know?
No, they didn't get divorced till I was in college.
Okay. Now, do they date?
I have no idea.
This is another thing my people hide.
They don't talk to me about that. They don't follow each other on Facebook. Like they're, living their own separate lives.
You ain't never seen them go like this to each other?
No.
But
they
do
don't
you
post
think they're
pictures
dating?
together. I don't know. I don't know how, because no one spends the night out. Imagine my mom saying, like, your dad didn't come home last night, or that's never happened.
You said you lived with your parents. Yes. Did you see them date other people in your household?
After we moved out of the house, I know Mama Mai's cute. She's getting something somewhere, but she won't say anything. And then Papa Mai is real private. They don't talk about their love lives. And then I started spying on my dad when I would come home for holidays, and I would see Papa Mai walk out of the house late at night after, like, it's too late to go somewhere. And when I'd ask him, he'd say, oh, don't worry, we do just the play, we just hang out with the friend. And I'm like, there's no friends that go out late at night like that. What's real creeping? And then Mama Mai, y'all, they were divorced for quite a long time. Yo, over vacation, she popped on us that she got married. What? Out of nowhere. She didn't.
You didn't go to the wedding. You weren't invited. You didn't meet the man first.
Nothing. And I'm asking you. I'm like, why didn't you tell us that you got married? Because you nosy. I'm like, what? What?
And she got married to someone they call
Uncle Ted. Okay, so the guy was in our family. Yes, okay, so this guy was a
met
friend.
Uncle Ted. He's freaking awesome, by the way.
Yes, you
Hi,
can
Uncle
see
Ted.
why she divorced, because she met somebody who was her match, who could contain her. But Uncle Ted was a friend of the family, so I called him Uncle Ted for like 20 years.
So he was really Uncle Ted.
He really was Uncle Ted. So they got married, and so today he's still Uncle Ted.
Wow.
No, I started
That's like my family too.
What happened?
So my mom was superintendent of children's ministries in my church, and now who we know as Papa Joe was head usher in my church.
Wow.
I grew up with Papa Joe in my church my whole life growing up. And then when I was 14 years old, he married my mom after my parents got divorced. My dad was the worship leader. It's all very...
But they were living in the same house?
But did he get a name change?
Yeah, he went from, we called him Joe Felix our whole life. Like, oh, Joe Felix, the usher, Joe Felix. And then now he's Papa Joe.
Right.
But look, I tried that whole, let's be in a relationship, then we broke up, and we're going to still live together.
Yeah.
It don't work for everybody, all right?
Yeah.
Because I was
Don't try
bringing
this
in
at home.
dudes. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm not dating outside of my house. If I want to bring somebody to my house, I want to bring somebody to my house. So it's like, I still feel like even though your parents, no disrespect, but y'all still married. I don't care what nobody say. It's just a piece of paper.
Yeah. My parents did
They
it.
still married.
My parents, I knew from a very young age that my parents weren't in love, and it wasn't like that, and they were kind of just trying to make it work for me and my sister, the kids. And that got awkward at some point. Has it gotten awkward where you almost want to see them happy with someone else?
Yeah, it is weird when your parents are in the house and you can tell they're not really
In
like
love.
your dad's on the couch sleeping every night,
Yes.
and your mom's in the bed with the door closed.
So
Or,
familiar.
like, say your mom is having a moment and she needs to be consoled. Will he maybe console her like maybe he did when they were married?
Yeah.
Like, how do you
My mom
handle
doesn't
that?
have moments in the house.
Okay.
I don't even know when those moments occur, but no, that's not happening.
But that's
Your
what I'm
mom's
thinking.
tough?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never seen my mom like.
Yeah, she tough. She a sister. You know she tough. Okay.
She had to put up with
I
my
don't
dad.
know.
She's very tough.
Asian men, though, they're ninjas, man. They do stuff you don't even know. They just swift like fire. I'm serious.
He won't let her go though. That's the thing. You know.
I don't know if he
Just
pays
saying.
those bills, though. I don't know if they have like separate bank accounts. I don't know how that part works.
Well, it definitely takes two mature adults
Yes.
to do that.
Yes.
And obviously, they've made it work for
Right.
so
And they got a
long,
wonderful
so.
daughter, so that's
Yeah,
all that matters.
Well, separating is never easy. And earlier this week, it was reported that New York Knicks superstar Carmelo Anthony and his wife, actress and reality star Lala Anthony, have separated.
I hate this.
I know, I don't like it either.
So cute.
They have
together.
been married almost 7 years, and they have a beautiful 10-year-old son, Cayenne. He's amazing. According to an article on E! Online, Lala was spotted without her blinding 20-carat diamond ring, and sources say that the couple has actually been separated for some time. Now, many of us remember Lala Vasquez when she was a host on MTV back in the day. That's how I remember her. But after years of knowing her as Lala Anthony, do you guys think that she should or that she even will go back to her maiden name?
Yo, Lala, I knew since back in the day, she has worked so
Yes, she
freaking
has.
hard for her career, and she earned every part that she's gotten to today.
Yeah.
She don't need a last name. She can be Lala. Just be
I know her as Lala.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Lala.
think the
Don't
last
need it.
name is like whatever when it comes to her. You're like, she's the only Lala.
Yeah.
Well, it depends though, because remember on What Love's Got to Do with It, the movie,
Yes.
and at the very end, Tina Turner was in the court, and she was like, "You can get him everything, but let
I
me
want my
keep my
name."
name. That's all I want."
Okay.
People
She
keep my
worked
name.
hard. She worked hard for that.
All
name.
right, but I'm sorry.
Sweat and tears, man.
But I will say this. Now, when you have a kid, right, I've heard before that because their son has the last name Anthony, maybe she wants to have the same last name
Yeah.
as her son.
Yeah, but this
I don't
is
know how much that
2017.
matters.
Like you don't. Being someone's mother doesn't require having the same
But
last
Tamara,
name.
what do
in
you think?
2017.
Well,
That's why you hyphenated, huh?
I
Just in
hyphenated.
case you needed, you
If
just
I'm
dropped that off.
honest, yes. It's Tamara Mori. I wanted to keep my name because, you know, I worked hard to be
your
Tamara Mori. And my husband supports that.
Yeah.
But the reason why I hyphenated was because after I had Aiden, it was Aiden Housley, Adam Housley, and Tamara Mori, and doctor's appointments and, you know, enrolling your kids in school. Sometimes I always had to explain. I'm like,
Right.
no, I'm his mama. I know he has blonde hair and blue eyes, but I'm his mama.
But that's why. That's
That's
why.
why. That another. My thing
He
is.
look like Brad Pitt and you look like Julia Roberts. It's two different things.
No,
So-
let me tell you something. Maybe it's just me. There is no way that after I'm not with you anymore, I'm gonna continue to walk around with your name. That's just me.
Why you so passionate?
Let me
liberated.
tell you, I'm certainly not gonna be like, I hate my ex-husband. I hate my ex. Hi, my name is. Like, I'm not doing it. I just think for me, I think that it is, for me, an honor to marry someone, to love that person, to take on their name. Like, to me, that has real symbolism and meaning behind it. I'm not gonna become Adrian Houghton just because, you know, like, it had meaning and symbolism to me. It just
But
doesn't
I think
see
they say when you marry and you become one, so
Yeah.
that's why you take one name.
Yeah.
But I was married and I was Lonnie Mac, right?
Oh my God.
That might work. I like
I
that.
was so happy.
Because you could be like Lonnie the Mac, you know?
Lonnie Mac.
Lonnie
See,
Mac
that's
and-
why I got rid of Mac, okay? And I went back to Lonnie, because it was Lonnie Love Mac, Lonnie Mac. I'm like, am I a pimp? No, I'm not, okay?
But you know what? What if you have a messed up last name and you hate your last name and then your husband's last name just sounds better? Like, what if your last name is Butkus?
Exactly.
Did you
I
have
just
that?
wanted a new Google search, okay? I didn't want to be Adrian Ballone. Don't Google that. Let's move on. Let's do some good things in this world. But along with that, like my mom was Nilda Bailon for a really long time, till I was 14 years old. When she got divorced, she went back to her maiden name, Alicea, and now she's hyphenated Alicea Felix. But the other thing is, have you ever seen celebrities that are married to people and they get divorced and the woman keeps
Yes.
They use
that
the last
celebrity
name.
man's last name?
I don't
Yeah.
blame 'em.
And they
Okay.
use the last name.
Because of the perks that may come with
Yep,
that
that's
last
right.
name.
That's
and you're
right.
like, but that man's been married twice after you. Why do you still hold on to that last
Why
name?
you talking about Nicole Murphy like
Oh,
that?
I'm done. No, but even, okay. Eddie
What if my last
Murphy-
name was Rockefeller?
Eddie
I'm not
Murphy,
giving that up.
He married Tracy Edmonds.
For a
And she's
minute.
still Tracy
That
Edmonds.
didn't count.
But
I kind of get it in
That
this
should
sense.
count.
Edmonds is Babyface's last name, isn't it?
Yeah, but
What's her last name?
You know.
Edmonds.
She never wanted
well,
that back.
sometimes they feel like, listen, I put the work in, I had your children,
tell
I'm
it.
gonna keep that name.
But
Yes.
why?
And not
But
just
what
children.
All the
keeping it
sweat,
for?
the tears
You
that
weren't
came
good
along
enough
with
on
it.
your own?
I don't know. I'm just sticking up for them. I wouldn't do it. I'm just
Let
trying
me
to,
tell
you know.
you,
And I'm going to say this.
I'm
If
gonna
you
be mad if that man marries somebody else. She walking around as Mrs. Murphy, and I'm still walking around
I think
as.
it depends on how long you've been married.
But I'm the
That's
first
what I
Mrs.
think.
Murphy, so what does it matter?
Oh,
you know
shut
what I'm saying?
up,
It's
shut
like-
But I think for any
That's
wife,
so petty.
for any wife, okay,
Move
first of all,
on.
normally if a person keeps their name, it's because that name holds a certain merit, like Rockefeller, like
Right.
something strong, right?
Angela Rockefeller.
For wives out there who've been beside their men, if they created or built something, you know how much time
That
and
sounds so
energy.
groupie-ish right now.
No,
but it's
I
true.
His
heard
last
it.
name put so much time into his last name.
Okay, let's look at like Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton.
Boom.
You
She's
know,
still
she
married
did-
to him.
But if she had gotten, oh
Don't
yeah,
she?
that
I need
is-
to
Okay, let's talk
No,
about Black. Let's
no.
talk about Black China. She was
I'm
actually
tired.
She was trying to trademark Angela Kardashian, Black China, and have that Kardashian name and have it trademarked. So I guess she thought she was going to get married. I mean, the Kardashian name's a big name,
Yeah.
so maybe she
Ooh, would
felt
they have
like,
given it away though?
I think
I
they
don't-
shut
it
it down.
didn't- I don't think
Look,
so.
my thing is
work
this:
out.
if you got some money, I'm keeping your name. If you ain't nothing, then I'm throwing it away.
You see how crazy that sounds?
Let's get right back into some more girl chat.
What's up? Thank you so much for stopping by.
Right, your cologne
And yo,
smells
yes,
great.
come through with the
Always.
bun cake. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank
I figured I'd
you.
bring a little something for you guys, you know.
Well, that's very
Appreciate it.
neighborly.
We're
I'm
so
very
excited to have
friendly
you.
neighbor, you dig?
Friendly neighbor, we do
Yeah.
dig. Now, I heard you on Angela's podcast where you actually were talking about the fact that you would prefer to hang out with a group of women than a group of men.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wait, why?
I feel like women are smarter than guys.
Let him know.
Y'all are way smarter, way cooler. I could pick up on some game around y'all.
I heard that.
I love being around chicks.
Well, you have a beautiful son, Sebastian, who's 4 years old.
Yeah, thank
correct?
you. Yeah.
He's so cute.
He's the
He
man.
really is
He
cute.
thinks he's Wiz Khalifa too.
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa.
He's
How
the
has
man.
fatherhood changed you?
I feel like it kind of slowed me down a little bit. Not slowed me down like in a bad way,
Yeah.
but in
Settled
a
you
good
down.
way. Yeah, settled me down. I'm 29. I'll be 30 this year.
Oh my
so a lot
gosh,
of things
yes.
that were appropriate before, I just let them go out of my life, and I just put all of my energy into my son.
That's
Little bad. Well, you're not just a performer. You also have your own label with artists. What's it like being a boss? What's Wiz the boss like?
It's cool. It's super fun. It's everything I dreamed of. I'm lucky that the people that I work with are my friends too.
Yeah.
So if anything, we just more or less have conversations and come together creatively.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fun.
Do you think your son knows what daddy does?
Definitely.
Like what? Like does he know you're a performer?
Yeah,
or?
he knows I perform. He knows I make music. He knows I'm working on an album right now.
Hey! Now, a lot of people are excited about today because today is the release of your new app. Tell us all about it.
It's a weed game.
Straight away.
We decided to drop it on 420 because you get to harvest your own crops. You get to sell them. It teaches people how to be an urban farmer, man. Like, yeah. It's called Wiz Khalifa's Weed Farm, and you can download it on the App Store and all that. Yeah, it's official.
What makes this game so much fun?
This game is fun because it's interactive. Even if you're not into pot, it just gives.
That's good for people to know, because what if some people don't smoke?
Yeah, exactly. If you don't smoke, it just gives you a chance to dive into the world and really see what's so fun about it without actually getting stoned. So, yeah.
Good business sense.
It does help for business skills.
Yes.
Yeah. It does help for business skills. You get to manage your own crops. You get to harvest them. You get to send them out and
You
regrow.
serious?
Yeah,
He's
regrow.
dead serious
It
right
teaches you
here.
how to water them. It teaches you how to put the lights on them in different systems. Like you get to build bongs and edibles and go off and branch off. Yeah, you get to share crops with your friends. You know what I'm saying? So sharing is sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting a contact sitting right next to you.
Wiz Khalifa's weed farm.
How involved were you in building the game?
I was super involved in it because I wanted it to be something that felt personal. Like I wanted my fans or anybody who doesn't know me to really get a sense of who I am while you're playing the game. So I wanted the graphics to look like something that would be at my crib, or the music to be something that I would want it to play, because you got to play music for the plants. I don't know if you guys know that.
Wait, is that true in real life?
Yeah, absolutely.
I did hear that.
Yep.
You play music for your plants?
Yeah, I have a crop that's about this big. It's a room full of weed about this big, and
you got to talk to your plants too,
and we play music. We play
What
like
song?
Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix, Pink Floyd.
We are so progressive here on The Real.
Yes,
I
we
cannot
are.
believe this. Thank you so much, Wiz, for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me.
In 2012, we lost Mexican-American music icon and reality star Jacqie Rivera in a tragic plane crash.
Yeah, we loved her.
She left behind 5 children who have stepped up and pulled together to pursue their biggest dreams with humor and love. Now, they are the stars of Universo's hit reality show, The Riveras. Please welcome Jacqie Rivera's beautiful children, Jacqie, Johnny, Chiquis, Mikey, and Jenicka. To hug.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
It's always like family. Everybody, you guys have such good skin and gorgeous smiles.
Yeah. I'm so happy right now. She's like, oh my goodness, thank you. She always does beautiful kids, so thank you.
Now, Jacqie and Chiquis, I know that you just performed with a hologram of your mother at the music festival. What was that like? Because I can imagine that must have been so difficult.
For me, I think I was so preoccupied with my stage fright.
Oh.
And I got up there and I was nervous, but just when I was done, it was amazing. It was a beautiful experience. I would turn around and look at the hologram and I was like, oh my gosh, it was really cool. I would do it again if I could.
Really? Wow.
It was nice. It was a very nice experience. I think it was my first time ever performing with my mom. It's a song that is hasn't come out yet. It'll be on my album, on my second album. So it was a beautiful moment. It was nerve-wracking, but I'm grateful that they have that technology nowadays, so we can do things like that, you know. So it was nice.
It was awesome.
Now, Chiquis, you've mentioned before that during the time of your mom's passing, you guys were not speaking.
Yes. Yes, I always say I lost my mom twice. I lost her October 2nd, 2012, and then when she left all of us, December 2nd, December 9th. I think more than anything, now I understand it, where things happen for a reason, and it was meant to happen that way just because I was a couple of steps ahead in the healing process, but it was horrible because it was a huge misunderstanding. It was a huge lie.
It was really bad.
There's a lot of toxic voices around that I think when you're in that stardom, you know what I mean, you're in that place, there's people that want to come near you and they want to be next to you and they'll do anything and say anything to be close to you, you know? So it was really bad times, but again, I'm like, try to see everything. I'm an optimistic person, so I'm like, well, maybe it was because I had to be strong for my siblings because we were so close.
She has been really strong. She keeps us together. So.
How do you guys even handle like the accusations that went on during that time?
I wrote a book. I wrote a book about it because obviously it had to be detailed. It was very important for me to clear my name because I was accused of having an affair with my mom's husband, and to me, you're gonna accuse me. It's like accusing me of murder. You know, that's my mother. That's my everything. My mother, my father, my best friend, and I just couldn't believe it. So I did anything I could. So I wrote a book. I had all my evidence. You know, it was a huge misunderstanding, and thank God now my family.
We're standing up for her. You know, I think more than her standing up for herself, it's more important than we stand up for her and we tell the world, she's not what you guys think she is. She's not those rumors. She's an amazing person, and she basically helped my mom raise us. So if you see good in us, it's because there's good in her.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. That is so dope. Yeah. That is what familia and what sisterhood is about, and that's awesome.
Did you want to say something, Jacqie?
Well, I think that's the best about having siblings, to support each other and everything. See, if I was an only child, I wouldn't know what to do if I was in my sister's shoes. So I'm blessed to, we're blessed to have each other.
I think mom did good.
If you could say something to your mom right now, what would it be?
That I'm okay now. That I understand. I understand why certain things happened, that I'm not upset. I was very upset for a long time. It was difficult, especially the first year. But I'm good. I love her, and I'm doing my best to represent her legacy and take care of what I know is most important, which are these children. I'm doing everything I can, and that I'm here. That we always said we were a team, and she's not here physically, but she has me, and I'm going to make sure that I get things done for us.
Yeah. Well, Jenicka, you recently moved out of the house with Jacqie, and you moved in with Mikey.
Mike. Yeah.
Mikey. You Johnny. Oh, you baby. All right. So you two, what is he like as a roommate?
What am I like?
They're perfect together.
Honestly, we're just alike. We're the same person. We came in like almost the same matching shoes.
Oh my God!
But he's awesome. Boys make a mess, but I'm a girl. I make a mess. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a nice balance.
But it's a balance. It's awesome.
We also live with our 2 dogs, so it's kind of like having 2 really young
What
boys.
kind of dogs?
A beagle and a Great Dane.
I have a Great Dane.
Big apartment. Yeah. But that's why I knew they would be perfect together. It's just they understand each other.
Got it. So, Mikey, you actually have a 4-year-old daughter, Luna.
Yes.
Who was diagnosed with autism.
Yes, ma'am.
Did she ever meet your mother?
Yeah, she did. She actually came at the perfect time. She was born 3 months before my mom passed. So my mom, there's a video of her holding her up at one of her concerts, and she would love to just come steal her in the morning, and that was her passion, was her grandkids. So I'm glad I had that. And my daughter came at the perfect time because I think I would have lost it. I was still the one in that phase of being out with my friends and kind of exploring and experiencing things, and I think I could have really gone wild if it wasn't for her.
Wow.
Now, Jacqie, you're a mom of 3, so I just want to know, have you ever had those moments where you're like, you look at your kids and you're like, where am I? How did I get this?
Yes, I always look and I'm like, honestly, I never said, I want to have all these kids. Right. Kind of just happened, and I think it was perfect.
They're beautiful.
Where are they? They're right there.
She's an awesome mom.
Thank you, sister. Yes, I find myself feeling a lot like my mom now that I have kids. I feel, out of all of us, I feel like that's where I represent her the most. I remember this one time, my daughter told me, you embarrassed me, Mom. And she's 7, okay? I don't know what I could have done to embarrass her. But I remember one time, I told my mom the same thing. And I was like, oh, my goodness, I'm living her life all over again.
You see yourself in her.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Okay, finally, I get to ask my question to Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
It was revealed on the show that you went to third base with a girl. You know I get to ask this question, right? Now, Chiquis is your guardian. Did she react the way you thought she was going to react?
I thought she was going to beat my ass on the spot.
Keep it real.
I think she's been coming to terms, for the last year now, that I think we're a little more grown up. Mm-hmm. And I think especially with me, but we all still need her in that way. So I think that's why she didn't react as worse as I thought she would.
It's
You
still
didn't care
real
when that
weird
happened
for
to
me.
me.
It's different. He's my baby since he was little. It's different, Mikey. I mean, you're still my baby, but you know what I mean? It's just, I have to come to terms with the fact that it's going to happen. I can't prevent it. I just have to lead him in the right way.
Deal with
You know
it,
what I mean?
right.
That's all I can do.
He's a
I
smart
love
kid,
that.
though.
You guys keep it real, first of all. With respect.
Wow. Absolutely.
And you also get compared to the Kardashians. What is that like for you?
I hope I'm Scott.
I don't mind. I think they're a successful family. I admire that. They're very united. They have their issues, like us. I think what sets us apart is that we're the only Latino reality show on right now. And we're super transparent. I don't know.
I love the fact that to see more curvy women on television.
Yes.
What do you hope that your show reveals to young women, the messages that you can give to them?
To embrace their bodies first and foremost.
For me, that's always been a struggle for me. Growing up and my mom being in the limelight, and I always in my mind, thought I have to look a certain way. I'm 27 years old, and I'm barely learning to love my body. I can't really give advice because I'm still going through the process, but what has helped me is realizing God has placed things in me that is much more than what I look on the outside. I have so much more to give than just my body.
Absolutely.
Well, you're beautiful.
And especially in this generation, my generation, I'm 19, and it's finally gotten to the point where it's like, being curvy is fine. It took so long to get to this point, and people still have problems with it, but it's learning, you know, to just embrace yourself. I have my sisters. My sister has a big butt. You know, we got curves, you know, especially my mom. My mom, you know, she's helped, and she was an advocate for curvy women, and I think that's helped us.
Yeah, I love it.
Wow.
I love it.
Speaking of your curves, you know you're very proud of your body, and I heard that you would be a nudist if you could. Is that true?
Oh, it's true. Oh my goodness, yes.
This is news to me.
Johnny.
No, she's...
No, the thing is I feel that sometimes clothing and like fashions and all that stuff kind of causes issues in the competition, and I feel like if we were all naked around the world, there wouldn't be so many issues, right? You know what I mean? But I just, I mean, I think secretly there is like a part of me that would love to be a nudist, you know?
I don't think secretly.
Chiquis gets home from work, and the first thing she does is go to her room, and don't go in there if you don't want to see her naked. It all just comes off.
Yeah, that's like Jeannie. Jeannie's the same way.
Yeah, I do. I love being free the way God made me.
Right? Free. That's what it is. You feel free.
I love it. You just were mentioned being like the only Latino reality show on TV, and I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are awesome. Now, you're actually on an all Spanish speaking channel. What made you guys want to do the show in English?
Well, honestly, English is all of our first language. I think Chiquis probably speaks the best Spanish, but it makes us be like
authentic.
Free to be ourselves, you know. And we're representing the majority of the Hispanics in the United States. Most of them don't speak Spanish, or they speak a little. So I think it just makes us more relatable.
It's more comfortable, and I feel like that was like our space. And yes, there's. As I told them, if you guys want a reality show of our life, it has to be real. It's a reality show, so we need to be able to feel comfortable. And we're Mexican-American, what can we say? So that's what, like Jacqie said, it represents
You guys are amazing. We loved having you guys here. Thank you so much for coming to the show. All of you can catch Chiquis, Jacqie, Mikey, Jenicka, and Johnny on their hit show, The Riveras, Sunday nights at 10 on Universo. Also, you can download Chiquis' new single, Horas Extras. Did I say that okay?
Last month we launched the search for the Real's biggest fans. And let me say, you all are amazing, and we loved your video. So thank you so much for that. It wasn't easy just to pick one of you, but we found Jenicka, and we knew we had someone special when we found her. We invited her here for a big surprise, and you're gonna love what happened next. Take a look.
I am Jenicka Seals, and I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas. I am the Real's biggest fan. I watch it every day. I relate to everything they say.
Yes.
I
do. Yes.
Thank you for so excited.
You're going to represent us tonight at the Unforgettable premiere.
Yes, you are. Girl, are you ready? Because our Slay Squad is going to do their thing. They're going to glam you up and make you look amazing for tonight.
And who's going to be your date tonight?
My boyfriend, Jamel.
Jamel!
Are you guys excited?
Yes.
All right, well, you have to get red carpet ready, so Slay Squad is waiting for you. We gotta go, okay?
I can get you a haircut, Jamel.
We're gonna do you to the nines. Are you ready for this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Diva.
Have you ever had your makeup professionally done?
No. It's the first time, so I'm excited.
We are going to glam you up.
I want to do something a little half up, half down.
Oh, snap. I see you. I see you. I see you.
This is my first time on the red carpet.
Girl, and you look great.
Really?
Get in as much trouble as you possibly can while you're here. Come on, let me get you on the reel. Let's move this real quick. Let me show you how it's done.
Your night out looked incredible. Tell us about it. Oh, you looked absolutely amazing at the
Beautiful.
unforgettable red carpet. How awesome did she look, you guys?
She did.
How much fun did you have?
It was so amazing when walking on the red carpet and people taking pictures. I got to meet a lot of celebrities. I actually had an interview with the director, Miss Denise Novi, and it was awesome. Just an amazing experience. Also FaceTime my mom while we were there. I'm like, hey. She was so happy for me, but it was an amazing experience.
Oh, love it. I'm so proud. Thank you. And we heard that you also love yourself some girl chat.
Yes.
Yes? So how does it feel right now? Girl, you're at the table with us. How do you feel to sit with us?
Last week I was watching you guys on TV and I'm actually here. It's a dream come true. Like somebody peached me because I have to still be breathing, right? I love you guys. Yes.
Jenicka, be real with us. How good was the movie Unforgettable?
It was good.
Yeah,
it was
liked
good.
it?
It was some intense scenes, of course.
Okay.
You guys gonna be like at the edge of your seats, especially at the end. So yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but yes, it was awesome. Yes.
Movie night. We gotta do it.
Yes.
Movie night for sure.
Well, you can all see Unforgettable in theaters this Friday, April 21st, so make sure you check it out.
Yes.
Well, thank you for all the support and love. I heard that you DVR the show every day. We appreciate that, Jenicka, okay?
No problem. I love you guys so much, and thank you.